So this is part 2, and I did part 1 yesterday, and I want to just get the remaining 20 questions out from 60 to 80. Let's see if we can get this done in an hour. These are the tougher questions in the paper. Remember yesterday, the last 20 was a little. See, in question 49, there was actually an error in it. So check back 49. I posted this on the Student Hub Discord. You can follow the Student Hub on Instagram, and you can click the link in the bio, and you can go to that Discord has something like 25,000 students in it right now. So you could go in the scholarship channel and you'll see the sample there. But any student who signs up for the exam, we actually send them the sample and the solutions. So those who sign up for the exam should see the sample and the solutions now. So I'm just going to walk through the last 20 questions, if that's okay with you. If you're not doing like CSEC Maths or finish CSEC Maths or doing CSEC Maths, if you're now in Form 4, Form 3, Form 2, Form 1, it might be a little difficult for you to think about it. But if you're a maths enthusiast, if you're a person coming for a second, third test, if you're doing really good in maths, you're going to like what you're going to see here. It would intrigue you. And we have a couple of young people going to be taking the scholarship exam on the 28th. And those who take the scholarship exam, I believe the top five will be able to get 3,000 TT per year for the rest of their secondary school career. So as soon as the 28th is upon us, it's not this Sunday, the next Sunday we'll be in that, and that'll be interesting. That'll be the first exam, and hopefully you could do it every year. If not every year, every other year, but hopefully every year the Student Hub could put that on so that we can find a way to give back to the students. Hi, Kyle. So we have a young Kyle. This will be a little above your level here, but Kyle just right SCA. So in the XY plane, what is the distance between the two intercepts of the parabola? I think I did this one, and I got 11. Did I do this one? Yeah, I think I did this one yesterday, and I got 11. I reached 60, and I stopped there, right? So let's go to 61. The function f of x is defined, the function f is defined by f of x is equal to x plus 5 multiplied by x plus 1. The graph of f in the xy plane is a parabola. We expect -5, -1. Which of the following intervals contain the x coordinate of the vertex? So it's in between here. It's in between this. It's not in between this. It's not in between this. It's not in between this. So B. Although it's supposed to be -1, even though they have 1 here, that's okay. It's still in between there, right? So weird things to make a second guess. What's up, people? Press like on the video. If ax plus 1, bx plus 1 is equal to 12x squared plus cx plus 5 for all the values of x, and a plus b is equal to 7, what are the two possible values of c? A plus b is equal to 7. A plus b is equal to 7. Let's cx is c is the coefficient of x, and the only way we could get x is ax by 5. And how else you could get x? 1 by bx. So 5ax plus bx must be equal to cx. And a plus b is equal to 7. A plus b is equal to a plus b must be equal to 7. So it had to be 3 and 4. Watching these solutions here, a plus b is equal to 7. I can eliminate these. And 3 and 4. Each possible values for the two possible values for C. Ooh, my bad. All right, so I need to do a little more than this. Not two possible values for A and B, two possible values for C. The other answer waiting for me that I get wrong by earlier. Kind of scary paper. This is why ax by bx, abx squared plus 5ax plus 1bx plus 5, right? So we're saying AB must be equal to 12, right? You see that? And A plus B is equal to 7. So possible values would be 3 and 4. And what else? That's the only way you can get that. A plus B, two numbers, so add together 7. So 3 plus 4. So it can be 3 and 4, but as for A and B, so the possible values of C, C is 5A plus 1B. So C could be, if A was 3 and B is 4, C could be 15 plus 4 is 19. And if A was 4 and B was 3, it'll be 20 plus 4, 20 plus 3, 20 plus 3, 20 plus 3, 23. So C is the answer. Careful with this question, boy. Wow, that question was deep, bro. A bookstore is selling 2 types of fictional books: historical fiction and literary fiction. Historical, literary. The historical book has a volume of 15 cubic centimeters, and a literary fiction book has a volume of 25 cubic centimeters. The bookstore receives an order for 80 fictional books. 80 fictional books. And the total volume of the order to be shipped must be 1700. H is that, so 15H plus, so this is linear programming, 25L. And you see how they had this thing rearranged? 80 minus H is equal to L is good. This is good, this is good, this is good. This is wrong. But we're looking for 15H plus 25L, so this one. Yeah, so this is the system of equations that could work. You just create the system based off of that, right? Linear programming. What is the value of X in the figure above? This is 180 minus 4X, right? And this here is 70, right? So 180 is equal to 70 plus 2X plus 180 minus 4X. Because this is angles in a straight line, right? So yes, so the 180 cancels. 70 comes across. You have negative 2X finishing off here. So this is 35. So 35, and you can double check with by resubstituting, and hopefully you get 35 there. Double check and make sure that that works out. Did I make a mistake for 63? 63 was good. 63 was good. 63 was good. This is speed time graph, blah, 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 blah. Bicycle. Jacob rode the bicycle. It's a little tiny, sorry about that. Rode his bicycle for 80 minutes, and his time and speed are shown on the graph above. According to the graph, which of the following statements is not true concerning Jacob's journey? Boom, bang, 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 bang. Speed time. So Jacob rode his bike at a constant speed for 15 minutes. That is true. That is true. So you have the real hardcore maths people here right now. That was for 15 minutes, I tell you. Jacob's speed reaches maximum during the last 30 minutes. That is last 30 minutes. 10, 20, yes. That's the maximum speed up there. Jacob's speed was increasing for a longer period of time than it was decreasing. I don't know if that's true. Jacob's speed decreased at a constant rate during the last 20 minutes. Last 20 minutes, yes. So was he increased? Jacob's speed was increasing for a longer period of time? Nah, look how fast he increased his speed. Here. This was 20 minutes, 10 minutes. In terms of decreasing, you have 20, you have a little extra here. So C is not true. They make you read all the questions to get to the bottom of the barrel label. These are all the answers. These long reading questions. So what was that? 65 was C. The cone-shaped cup shows blah, 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 water. Water pours into the cup slowly to prevent spillage. So there's no calculus in this. So those who didn't do maths don't need to worry. To prevent spillage and a constant rate Pause and take a, all right, and that's a constant. Which are the following best illustrate the height of the water level? Well, it will fill up fast at first because it will be filling up smaller volumes per time, per second, and then it slows down. So we expect it to shoot up like this and slow down, right? So which one of these is looking good? Height of water. Boom. See again. 67 with the read this question for me here, guys. The complete graph of the function f is shown in the xy plane for the value of x. For what value of x is the value of f of x at the maximum? 1, right? For what value of x at the minimum? How I read maximum, bro? This is 1, so this is -1, -2. Thankfully, it didn't have 1 as the answer there. So we will take a B for that one. 68 in the system of inequalities, blah, 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 is graphed in the XY plane above which quadrant contains no solution to the system. This was a little weird, boy. 3x plus 2, so expecting that graph somewhere here where this is like 2. Y, so I did this graph. Y is equal to a quarter x minus 2, so minus 2 is here a little slower. Because less gradient. Which quadrant contains no solution to the system? So you want it greater than this or equal, so it could be above this, and you wanted y could be greater than this but not equal to it. Wait, now all quadrants have a solution to this one. What's the answer to 68? Which quadrant contains no solution to the system? Y is so quarter minus intersect. Watch the symbol here. Intersect. Now, if it was union, so you wanted where it intersecting, so it only intersecting up here because this is saying above this line. So you need to kind of sketch the 2 lines in your mind and see where the areas intersect. So it will be here. So I'm seeing a solution in quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, none in quadrant 4. Wow. So this question caught me because I didn't look at this part here. Intersect. So you need to know your set symbols. A printing company charges $0.5 per page for the first 100 page and then $1 per page thereafter. Which of the following graphs could show the relationship between the number of pages to be printed and the company's charge? This is the number of pages. This is the charge. What are we looking for? Can you help me here? A printing company charges 50 cents per page for the first 100 page and then $1 per page thereafter. 50 cents and then $1. So it's supposed to rise. Charge. It's supposed to be going up and then go up fast. So C. I find these questions again not easy, boy. So the following graphs represent all x and y such that x plus y is less than -5. So yeah, -5, and 5. This looking like, no, you want it more. You want it more than or equal to. So you want it up and down. So I really separated this. I'm gonna give say a little more instruction. This is not a teaching class. I just doing the solutions, so you will only follow after you learn each topic. But it's like I separate it into 2 equations, and I actually draw the equation for each line in my mind, and then I'm seeing which one satisfies. So I want x plus y to be above it, and then I want it to be below this. So this is looking like the one here. And it's not this way. This is -5. It had to be this way. So which question is this? Number 70. B is the answer for number 70, guys. 9 more questions to go. We might finish before the hour, well before the hour. Percentage of customers who spend 200 or more at the restaurant. So it have different restaurants, right? A to I, and this is how much spend 200 or more. Lord, one star reading. A survey was given to customers of 40 restaurants in town, asking if they spent 200 or more. The results from 9 of the restaurants are given in the table below. The median percent of customers who spent 200 or more for all 40 restaurants was 300. That's 38.5%. Sorry for the jumpiness. What is the difference between the median percent of customers who spend 200 or more? This is the median, or money, and the median for all 40 restaurants. This is the median for all 40. So they want you to find the median for that set that they give us. Honestly, bro, what is the difference between the median percent of customers who spend 200 or more in the 9? Oh, geez, and ages. So we need to find the median of this. How do you find the median? Alphabetical order and cross out. Alphabetical order and cross out. So like cross out them two looking at the bottom of the barrel. All right, three at the bottom of the barrel. The 45 is the highest, 43 and then 43. Right, so reaching into the middle land here. Middle land, so boom, bang. So I cross out. It's like I had it in order. Put all these in order and cross out, and you'll see that 37.9% should be the median in the 9. 37.9 minus 38.85. How much you getting here? 15. 37.9 minus, oh, it's the other way around. 38.85 minus 37.9. Yeah, that was a little scary there, boy. Cool win, boy. So this is 95. 0.95. 95 and this 95. 0.95. 0.95%. So that was how you do this one. You have to get median. Hope you know how to get a median and a people. My mouse fighting me here. Now we know. 72. Consider the dot plot shown below. So dot plot is a diagram looks like this. There we go. The dot plot above summarizes the number of times the group of 17 secondary school students was late, or should this be were late to school during the month of October. If the student who was late to school 7 times in October is removed, there was a typo here. Shouldn't this be 6 times? Which of the following correctly describe the changes to the statistical measure? So this is a popular style of question where they remove the outlier. Which of the following correctly describes the changes to the statistical measure of data? Yeah. So the mean decrease, if you remove the highs, the mean will decrease. Yes. The median decreases. You need to check the data to see if that would happen. Cross, 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 cross. La la la. Cross, 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 cross. So if I remove one, no, the median remains the same. You didn't remove enough for the median to drop down. Median will remain the same. The range decreases. Yes, the range will decrease. So 1 and 3. Do we have a 1 and 3 in the house? C is the answer for number 72. And I believe this should be 6. This was an error here. This is 7. So that's a typo. That will be corrected on the final paper. So number of goals scored by football teams in 19 games: 2, 4, 5. What is saying? This is the number of games. 2 games at 0 goals, 4 games at 1 goal. You'll understand 5 games at 2 goals. You gotta make sure you know how to read graphs in this last piece of the paper, boy. Based on the graph above, in how many of the games played did the football team score goals equal to the median number of goals for the 19 games? Median number of goals. So the median number of goals. How many games? Median number of goals. How many games? Okay, fine. I can do this. So 1, 1, 2, 4. 1, 1, 2, 4. You're getting down to the median now. 5, 6, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2. So the median in here, the median is 2. So the median number of goals scored is 2. And how many games they score 2 goals? 5 games. Simple, right? So that was number 73. See, these statistics part not that bad, man. All right, so they're going into some tricks here. Understanding of tan. Tan B is equal to 3/4. 3/4. Tan is opposite over adjacent. TOA. So this is 3/4 here in terms of the ratio. If BC is 20 and AD is 6, what is the length of DE? What stress are they trying to stress out that person with here, boy? So if this is 3 and 4, this had to be 5, right? So it's a 3, 4, 5 triangle in terms of ratio. So if this is really 20, it means what factor here? If I multiply by 4 factors, so I should multiply this by 4. So it means this side is really 16. You should know about what a 3, 4, 5 triangle means, and you have to multiply this by 4 as well. So this we're really interested in this. So what is the length of DE? Oh, yeah, this question has some good working people. Pay attention to this question. So you multiply this by 4, you get 12. And you need to boil down this to that. So to get this triangle here, to get this triangle there. So we have BDE. So boiling down that 12, well, it take off 6 off of this. So this is 10. 6. So if that is 10, what's the relationship by 4 to 10? 3 to, so this is 2.5, 2.5. So 12 divided by, so this is 4 to 10, meaning this side here is 10. And I need to get this to go from 3 in the same, so 4 divided by 10. Remember, I'm not really teaching it, I just go into the answer, so you might be able to follow everything. So 2.5. 3 by 2.5 is 7.5. 7.5. There should be 7.5 centimeters. So 74 is none other than B. Sometime I might have to actually teach through this paper because I have lots of lessons to teach here, boy. In the figure below, point O is the center of a circle and point P lies on the circumference. All right, see then what is the value of X? Let's do this question, right? I don't know. I don't know how to do this question. So this is 25 and this is 25. Let's see any rule that we could exploit here, boy. So, oh yeah, this is our isosceles. So this got to be 25, 25. So this is 50 here. So this is 50. Well, how that helping me? Right. So if this is 50, angles at the circumference is half the size of angle at the center. So this is 100. Whoa! What a question. So that's C. Simple. But yeah, it had some doing in there, boy. Had some doing in there. In the figure below, point O is at the center of the circle. Line segment A, B, and BC are tangents. Kel and Sheng. You can check online for past papers. A, B, B, C. Tangents A and C, and the segments intersect at point B as shown. Okay, fine. Fine. If the circumference of the circle is 104, what is the length of minor arc AC? What kind of torture they must be giving me in this paper, boy? Wait, so the circumference is 104. This is 45. We just need to find this angle here. Come on, we can do this. So this is 90. This is 90. If this is 45, these two angles here must add up to be 135. So am I going to get a decimal point in this? Oh, they try to tell me here, but maybe not. Maybe not. This is actually going to take some time to do. I feel there's a faster way, but I'm doing it this way. Nevertheless, there may be some kind of opposing 135 here going on. Yeah, I think that will be 135, but let's just verify. Yes, that will have to be 135 because all the angles in the, if this is 90 and this is 90, that's 180. So the next two angles must also add up to be 180 to make it a quadrilateral. So this is 135. And since we know this is 135 over 360 to get the fraction of the arc that we're dealing with. And you multiply that by 104. 104. Yeah, 104. So while we're breaking down this solar here, my math's feeling a little shaky where this 135 concerned. So maybe I could just try a little. Why it feeling like I need to try 15 for boy? All right. Let me just go with 5. Yeah, let's just go with 5. So this is 227. Yeah, so this is 27, and 5 could go into this how much times? 5 could go into this 75 times. What else? Am I seeing a 3 happening here? Maybe. Is this correct? Why am I feeling like I'm setting up myself? What is the length of the minor arc? What is the length of the minor arc? So that's 45. This is 135. Yeah, 135 over 360. 5 could go into this 27 and 75. All right, well, let me keep going. How many times can 3 go into this? Maybe 25 times. Yeah, 25 times. How many times can 3 go into this? Let's get rid of this 104 because it's frightening me. 3 can go into 104. 3 into this, but and again a nice divided here. Is there error in this question, class? Is there error in this question? I need to double check this one. Or I just can't break down. No, the question is okay. Question is okay. The question is okay. $135 over 360 multiplied by 104 over 1. I was supposed to try 45. 45 could go into this. So I was supposed to try 5 and 9. 5 and 9. 5 and 9. 45 could go into this 3 times, and 45 could go into this 8 times. It could go into 104. It could go into 104 how much times? 13 times. And 3 by 13 is 39. So yeah, it will count. I don't know why. I don't know why this one took me so long. Maybe my maths I forget what my maths not maths right now. Consider the triangle ABC shown below. 8, 15. What would be this side if this is 8 and this is 15? In the triangle ABC above, point P not shown lies on AC. Point P not shown lies on AC. What is the value of triangle ABP? Not shown lies on AC. So there's a P somewhere here. is the value of, oh my gosh, what kind of question is this, boy? This question can be dangerous, boy. This question can hurt people. In the triangle ABC about point P not shown lies on AC. What's the value of the cos of ABP minus the sine of PBC? Wow. Wow. This requires a really strong understanding. Hey, Javish, what's going on, boy? We do not kill a question here. You feel you can do this question, right? Now, this requires an understanding of what's going on with sine and cosine. There's a kind of complement vibe going on with sine. So this is sine, and this is cosine. So what I'm ending up doing here, ignoring this 8 and this 15, I think I'm going to end up splitting at 90 degrees. So I'll be finding like the complement version of each other. So like if this is 30, this is 60. See, X by what you're saying. You understand? So this will be like the cos of 30 minus the sine of 60. And both of them would be the same, so I'll end up with 0. Or if it's 45, it's 45. Or if this one is 60, this one is 30. You understand? Or if this one is, let's just choose another number, 15, what would this one be? To add up to make 9, 75. And if, so it's vice versa. You're still out of the country, by Javish. A sequence of figures is made from, you may not have any time of your life, but a sequence of figures is made from the straws of unit length. The first 3 figures in this sequence are shown below. S is equal. So if I had to do this exam, if I was faced with this exam, I think I would have get 2 wrong. Maybe. I would have to guess the 2. So I guess 78 out of 80. So it's not an easy exam. Figure 1, figure 2, figure 3. Maybe. This one. For some reason, this one wasn't struggling with this one. Is this one? Yeah. But I just, out of everything I was struggling with is to simplify 2 easy numbers. The first 3 figures, hey, and the last 3 questions, let me just wrap it up fast. What is the relationship between the number of straws in the pattern S and the number of dots? Or some number of dots in the figure D. What you're always going up by 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So there's a 3 relationship. So there's 3 times the number of dots. The relationship between the number of straws in the pattern and the number of dots in the figure. Wait. Yeah, Javish. So you have 4 dots, 4 straws. That's what they're trying to find. And how much straws do you have here? 8 straws, 7 dots. How much dots do you have here? 10 dots, 12 straws. So keep going down. So the number of straws is twice the number of the dots minus 4. Twice number of straws is 2 times number of dots minus in the figure D. Number of straws to number of dots. What's the relationship between the number of straws in the pattern to number? This one weird. Yeah, this one is weird. Because I'm not seeing a proper answer. Which figure they do. So I'm leaving this one out. Coming back to that one. Couldn't have a problem there. The transformation matrix T is given as T is equal to this. Another transformation S is defined by the matrix S is equal to that. What is this thing? The 2 by 2 combined transformation matrix of T followed by S. T followed by S mean do S first and then do T. So we're back to easy maths here. Row by column and multiply that and see what they get away. Again, tired. So what is this? This is negative 6 plus 1, negative 12 plus 10, negative 1 because it's 0 plus negative 1, and 0 plus negative 5, negative 1, 5, negative 1, 5. D is the answer. Negative 1, negative 5, sorry. C is the answer. Negative 1, negative 5. C is the answer for this. Now we do number 80 and then I'm going back to number 78, which seems to be doing some weird stuff. B, the trapezium ABC not drawn to scale is shown. So number 78 wasn't originally in the sample paper. I think there was something and we just used a makeshift question there in the first sample paper. So it's on this one. I will, the same thing happened with number 49 and 78, those two numbers. The trapezium ABC not drawn to scale is shown below. AB is equal to B, BC is equal to 4A, and AD is equal to 6A. The point P lies on CD such that CP is equal to half CD. All right, I read it and I'm not understanding what's happening here. So let me read this again. Our trapezium AB, blah, 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 everything here in the diagram. The point P lies on CD such that CP is equal to half CD. So CP is equal to half of CD. So P must be here, splitting it into 3 parts. C to P is half of C to P is half of C to D. Oh, no. C to P is not half of P to D, it's half of, reading is important. So this is here. C to P is half of C to D. An expression for AP in terms of A would be, in terms of A and B, right, would be B. How are we doing this? We need an expression for CD first. So CD is equal to what? Negative 4A minus B plus 6A. Watch the arrows. So this is 2A minus B. That's CD. Right? So CD is 2A minus B. So A to P would be B plus 4A plus half of 2A minus B, which would be, I will end up with 5A, take away half, so plus half B. Yes. So I had to go up half of B, and then I had to go 5A across. That makes perfect sense. So 5A plus half B. I mean, you could do this one visually. I didn't need to go through all of that. You go up half, and then you go across 5A. This is 6A, this is 4A, so in between there will be 5A. I could do this one visually, man. I didn't need to go through all that. So I strongly suspect, Cairo, you did the paper, you find something was wrong with this question, right? So this question was an insert, and I feel something happened here. I need to double check. This one. The sequence of figures is made from a straws of unit length. The first 3 figures in the sequence are shown below. What is the relationship between the number of straws in the pattern S and the number of dots in the figure? The number of straws in the pattern and the number of dots in the figure. Why do you use pattern and figure? I don't know. Something weird with this one. It's not D minus 2 because there are 4 straws here and 4 dots. Then you have, is it that they calling the figure D? If they're referring to the number here, I doubt they're doing that. How are they doing that? So something really wrong with this question. Yeah, they're not doing that. So we'll double check this one. 78 was tight, and 49. I don't know if any of y'all of the fighters here tonight was with me in the last bit of the questions from yesterday. There was an issue in 49. It was fixed. So look out for that. So what do you think about this exam? Anybody here feel they could get total in this exam? You feel you could crack this a scholarship in this if you got exam with similar difficulty to match this, bro, sis? Well, we'll see on the 28th, and we'll definitely announce the winner of the scholarships and give them a little recognition and that kind of thing. There will be some really strong mathematical minds in Trinidad and Tobago. Love and blessings. Hopefully in the future we can have this throughout the whole Caribbean using an online platform. Big things coming, people. Big things coming. Stay tuned. 100K. We can talk about that soon.